losing the weight, dyeing the hair for 30 hours, leaving the hotel in a robe, getting there, changing on the red carpet is all for maybe 10 minutes.
Is this too much, maybe? Hey, YouTube. This episode, we get a closer look into the insane, with a K, prep that Kim Kardashian did for the Met Gala. Kris had to call Ripley's.
They were not gonna let me wear this dress until Kris Jenner calls.
She had to fly to Orlando, where Ripley's is. She had to work out twice a day and lose 10 to 20 pounds.
So I'm down to 118 again. I got up to like 120, which was tripping me out.
She had to dye her hair blonde and pull 2 all-nighters.
We had to pull an all-nighter to dye my hair blonde.
She had to get dressed on the red carpet, leave her hotel in a robe, and put that dress on in a tent.
This is such a big up. We missed the drop-off.
The lengths this woman took, and she said it herself, for 10 minutes. We get to see the whole behind the scenes. We hear Pete's voice, but we don't see him. That's
the dress.
Like, what was Pete doing there other than just like watching his girlfriend get manhandled?
Chris Appleton is trying to move her ass like up into the side. And again, she shapeshifted.
The width of my shoulders and my body makes me like a shapeshifter.
It was just such a funny moment. Everyone was like, push, push.
Can't push.
No.
Can't push it.
It sounded like a freaking delivery room.
Chris Appleton really pulled through, and I know he probably got a hefty bonus.
And then we see him in New York right before the Met Gala when they're in the process of dyeing her hair. Chris Appleton was like, she's so dedicated.
Kim is so dedicated. I've never met anyone more dedicated than Kim.
This life ain't glamorous. Like, look at her.
You'd think it'd be more glamorous than this.
He made it sound like she was like a pro athlete, you know. Meanwhile, it's like getting your hair dyed. They're trying to make it very obvious that Khloe has been invited before to the Met Gala. Every time they say like it's Khloe's first Met, Khloe says, I've been invited before, I just didn't go.
I have been invited to the Met before. I have been invited in the past. I just opted not to go.
That's because social media goes so hard on her for not going. She's the bootleg Kardashian sister that would never be invited to the Met Gala. And she just wants to prove bitches wrong that no, she's never the bootleg. She sells bootleg jeans. That's the only bootleg thing about Khloe Kardashian. But what I'm not happy about is the fact that she can't really embrace it. She's still so insecure. It's literally the news storyline of the season.
I'm not big on red carpets. I avoid red carpets like the plague. It's any red carpet. I'm just opening up the floodgates.
I am loving to see how Kim literally took little Khloe under her wing and realized like, wow, I have an amazing sister and I want to elevate her and I want to be her mother.
The fact that Kim is the reason Khloe's going, like the best thing ever was we just decided she's going.
We decide she's going and that's it.
Who's we? Me and myself?
Who's we? Me and myself.
That girl has some long legs on her. And when she's getting fitted, Jeremy Scott was basically like, your dimensions are crazier than a model. Like you're basically a model.
Your measurements are skinnier than the models that would do the show. Right. So you should know that that little waist is teensy.
Skinny mini.
Skinny mini.
Skinny mini.
I mean, listen, the Kardashians from the beginning, you know, they are staying true to themselves. They compliment each other when they're skinny.
Kim, you're so skinny. You look like a bobblehead. No,
that's the best compliment.
Skinny. Thank you.
Yeah. And I'm not sure people are going to like that. Let's talk about Kravis in Italy for this wedding. There is a lot to unpack, Colt, and I'm not talking about them tonguing like wherever they can tongue or just being really cute.
Can we do a tally for how many times Kravis said babe?
That's how we do it though, baby. Babe, look at it. I ate all of it.
Babe, was it a fairy tale for you?
It was, babe.
I'm talking this Dolce Gabbana wedding. First of all, did we get a freaking explanation of this extravaganza? Because I'd really appreciate a confessional of Kourtney being like, so Dolce Gabbana is sponsoring our wedding, but we didn't get that. It's like this weird thing where like Dolce is planning her wedding and telling her like what restaurant the food is gonna come from.
Puni, you know, is one of the most famous restaurant in Portofino.
And I'm like, why is Dolce, and excuse me if that's not his name,
Domenico.
Why is he deciding on the food? What is happening?
The best part about the food is that Travis is vegan and he's like, no, you're eating what you're eating. Like, this is the 1 week and you're just gonna eat whatever we tell you.
He's vegan.
For 3 days, you lose completely what you have.
And she's just going with the flow. He even called her a diva. He was like, the diva is here.
I think the diva is here.
I was like, what is happening?
I just cannot get over him, like, literally manhandling Kourtney. Like, what is going on?
It seemed like it was like Edward Scissorhands in there. Being like, use your dress.
And I love how the stylist was like, what a moment that was.
It was just also so magical, like watching him design.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a moment for her because she's a stylist, but this is supposed to be Kourtney's wedding dress moment, and the only thing she was worried about was make sure my stomach doesn't get pushed down, it gets pushed up.
I think as long as it doesn't push this down, you know how sometimes it could push my stomach down.
Like, sweetie, that's something you talked to Kim about with Skims.
This Fits Everybody collection. I just want to show you guys like how stretchy.
Like, let's figure that out later and get the dress.
So let's talk about Kravis's look for the Met Gala. They come straight from Italy to New York for the Met Gala.
We've been eating pasta and drinking cappuccinos. I think it's like the opposite of anyone's Met prep.
They did that deconstructed look.
Tom's vision was to make Travis really polished, and then I am the unfinished version, like deconstructed of Travis's look.
They said that they're not taking any photos separately because the look only works together.
We're not taking solo pics.
Great.
Our looks work together, which is like how we feel at this stage in our lives.
Again, feels to me like a moment where nobody stepped in. There could have been much nicer things on Kourtney. I mean, she's gorgeous. She has a gorgeous body.
Well, the fact that the stylist was like, all of my concerns are now no longer, now that I see you with Travis.
Everything that I was feeling was lost is now pulled together because he's by your side. We just needed Travis in the photo.
Where it's like, bitch, no, you're the stylist. Tell her she looks like and then figure it out. Like, that outfit, I'm sorry, it did not look good.
No, it wasn't a
That's
good
the
fit.
one outfit, I'll say.
What do you guys think of this episode? Let us know in the comments below.
And make sure to check out all of our past recaps in case you missed them.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Oh, that was your Kris Jenner negotiation
Oh, I want to
over
make
there.
sure that they do it.